perfection.
Thanks. Okay, 4.5 less. No, the system is okay. Okay, good evening everyone. So my name is Gino. For 20 years I've been teaching statistics and methodology actually at this university, and about 4 years ago we came to the conclusion that actually statistics is something strange, funny, all at the same time. So if you look at this, some people like statistics, some people hate statistics. So we thought of how can we develop something that is rather clever, that is easier to work with than usual statistical software, and this is how we ended up one morning with the idea of creating Drobots. Now, if you're a little bit into research, social sciences research, whatever, then you might know that doing a proper statistical job is not easy. And also that if you think about doing research, the problems that you have, they are conceptual. You want to know, are my customers satisfied? Okay? What is the motivation for people to buy this brand? But statistics is always about columns in SPSS or other software, so there is a need for a software that works on a more, let's say, conceptual level. And for those who are in research of you, there are two worlds. You have those who talk to people, do interviews, put people together in groups, and you have those people who work with questionnaires, e-surveys, back office systems, and so on. And we try to link both with our software solution. And of course, it's very time consuming. If you look at how much time people spend analyzing data, making PowerPoints, and so on. This was a challenge for us, so this is how we ended up with Drobots. The system has knowledge inside, so people unaware of statistics can do rather complex analysis. We offer conceptual kind of analysis level, and a lot of things. It's fast, you can click with qualitative links, and so on and so on. So this is how it looks, a rather intuitive kind of interface, and these are the USPs. As I told you, it's fast, it's intuitive, and there's a lot of statistical know-how inside of this software. What are we doing today? Well, we are today launching this software, and we are looking today for business cases, people who also believe in the product, and we are now looking in geographical expansion. We are talking Eastern world, USA today, and so on and so on. Currently, who's working with robots? Government is working with it, consultants are working with it, qualitative and quantitative research people are working with it. So, as in terms of launch and satisfactory customers, we have already a little success here. But maybe let's look at the 2-minute movie. This will explain much more what it's all about. I have a very nice voice with it, but it's not working in this room, so I'll explain the 2 minutes to you myself. So, as I told you, statistics, two kinds of motivations. People hate it, people love it. We even find internet sites that are called I hate statistics, statistics is horror, and so on. So, as a challenge, it already might count. Okay? Although research that we've done shows that people, managers who are looking for solutions, they say that we want an innovative solution. Today's software is boring, it's too difficult. And we looked at all the formulas, all the know-how that exists, and put the know-how in software. Of course, these are easy kind of analysis, but each time you click on an analysis, in the background you have a statistical decision system that helps you making the right conclusions. That's actually the idea. So this is the way you load up your data. It's very intuitive. You have a data model that you define yourself, linking items to facets, to concepts. And then you start doing your analysis from very easy elementary things. And at the end of the day, if you're happy, you can share all the files, the information you have with your colleagues, wherever they are, just by activating the email. Okay? Now, let's go a little bit more in detail. This is actually what you get if you work on the system on what we call the manifest level. So the questions in your questionnaire, the information you have in your back office. Sometimes you might need information on higher levels of information. And then you have the triangle, and it says top are KPIs or concepts that you analyze, and then the system goes into creation of this kind of graphic that tells you you're doing a bad job or a good job in referring to these parameters, and it's very intuitive. This is what happens if you ask compare groups in SPSS or other software. You need analysis of values, it takes time, and a lot of tables, and you might end up outside the border where the model still works, but in Drobots, it's done automatically. This is the way you share information with other people, so it's fast, and it's cloud computing, and the idea of sharing information is really there. So, I hope that I stayed within the 5 minutes. If you ever need statistics, have a look at Drobots, and please spread the news. Thank you very much.